So, Megatrends in Food, this is episode 4. Here I want to talk about 3 reasons why agriculture will transform itself. The first one is the environment, the second one is public health, and the third one is carbon sequestration. Let's start with the environment. We have maybe 60 years of topsoil left before we run out. And same for water, aquifers being drawn down. So the agricultural experts are saying we have 60 years left. Now, if we keep going the way we do right now, the environmental damage is just incredible. The additional factor we don't talk much about is the extinction of species. This is called the sixth great extinction going on right now. We are in the age of the Anthropocene, and much of that is caused by the way we grow our food. The second one is public health. Today we have 2 billion people that are obese and at the same time nutrient deprived. Nutrition is a direct link, a direct cause for pandemics like diabetes, obesity, heart disease, cancers. Now we have weird disorders in children that are probably diet related or certainly can be intercepted with proper nutrition. The third factor is carbon, and let me come back to the public health one more time. There is no way any healthcare system can fix this. Now, the United States is spending 17% of GDP on healthcare compared to 10% around for France, Germany, other leading Japan. Yet we have 40 million people uninsured, maybe 100 million people are underinsured. They can't make their co-payments and don't really want to see a doctor unless it's an emergency. So carbon sequestration, third cause here. And this is the big one where that has gotten the attention of governments and corporate actors. It's an estimated 24% of global emissions are due to agriculture and land use. Now, there's about, as I said before, there's about 2 to 3 times more carbon in the soil than there is in the atmosphere. So soil has the capacity to absorb much of the carbon we are currently still putting out. It can buy us time to change and adapt the energy systems to shift and to move out of fossil fuel usage. So via photosynthesis, plants absorb sunlight and transfer that into the soil in form of nitrogen, in form of carbon. The good news is there are major organizations and corporations now who have embraced that and who are working to change land use practices as a mitigation step, buying time. There's an organization called NORI coming online this year in 2020. That is paying and has developed a methodology to pay farmers for the sequestration of carbon into soil. They have developed a measurement process that works with farmers on a specific step of processes and then measuring for the carbon sequestered into soil. They are then issuing a crypto coin, which the farmer can redeem in the carbon market. Carbon market being financed by cap and trade, for example, by people who buy carbon credits on a voluntary basis for their own personal use. When you fly, some people buy carbon credits, so that money can then be used for the farmer to cash in on on the carbon that he has sequestered and offset into the soil. There's an organization called Terraton. They're committed to the sequestration of 1 trillion tons of carbon into the soil. State level efforts, California is already doing it, already paying farmers to change practices that are known to sequester soil. We'll get to that in another video. All in all, summarizing, you can say this is going to change. This industry is in for an enormous transformation that will impact everything and everybody. And how to get ahead of this and how to accelerate it, because it has to happen as fast as it can for all of our benefit. That's really what I would like to focus on. Now, if you're interested to follow this conversation, please hit the subscription button here. You can also look up my Facebook page, Growing a Revolution, to engage in the conversation. Glad to answer questions and provide the backup information for the statements that I'm making here. Thank you very much.